What's up, guys? We are back with another replay analysis. And before we get into anything, this replay is a Champion 3 game. And he titled his game, not to be rude, but How is this Champ 3? So I'm very interested to see how this game goes. His name is Looking for Carry to Champion 1. So let's get into it. Let's just call him Champ throughout this, and we'll go on through here. So Champion 3 game, we don't usually see higher tiered games like Champion 3 necessarily. We normally see more like Champ 1 Diamond plays, sometimes below that, but he got his replay on patreon.com/skib00. Go there. Free plays, replays, coach of tiers. Lots of fun. But let's check this out. So he goes for boost first. Off the kickoff, Blue gets possession, but we get a nice dunk there. And dunk works out because he goes to open space for his teammate though. And his teammate, almost puts in. So I like this idea. He's trying to fly through it. Like, I'm surprised he doesn't fly earlier. I think he might have actually tried to fly and just feels backflipped, maybe, to try and get up for the redirect. But you basically have two options here. You either go and fly with him, which is extremely risky, or you just kind of wait out the rebound. And even though you are the second man, it's still not a bad idea to wait out the rebound and then have your third man be somewhere else, like for the deeper rebound. He kind of does neither, but the third man is in a spot for the rebound, and this is a nice, quick turnaround here. So he knows off the bat here, like off this aerial, that one of them jumped, and there's number 2, so there's only one guy left. It's like, all right, like, I think I can challenge this. He turns around quickly and makes the play, so well done. The start of it, maybe not the greatest decision, but it worked out. Okay, Orange gets kickoff. So I like this push, because if just taps that off the back wall, then he has a pass opportunity where he can probably beat out Schlegelwood. But it doesn't work out. So just throw it back deep. Surprised he actually jumped for this. I think he didn't want to get dunked on this wall. Because he could have probably went directly on top of it or below it and popped it up extremely high near the ceiling. It would have been somewhat of a center. But if it's super, super high, it might be okay. But I think he's just worried about Domhnall over here going for that dunk attempt. So he tries to do something maybe a little bit more creative, trying for a pinch to get it around. Doesn't really work. But the ball spills right back to the goalie, so it's not the end of the world. He's got to go back for boost. Can't really stay out there with 0. Just wait this ball out. Let's see what happens. He goes up a little bit late. But honestly, he had to go up late based on his position. He had to turn around first. But he still makes the play. His teammate should have that. That's why he's moving upfield. But doesn't really work out. And I think right now he's just not really trusting. Like, the one thing I don't like about this play right here is he doesn't want to move up. Because his teammate's kind of out of position. Which is fine. But you know that this is going to be a pretty decent clear. And the only way this comes back on them is that their third man, you know, flying in and hitting the ball. But he's got to make up his mind of what to do here. Like, at this point, by the time you have the big clear and then the clear back from the third man, he should have enough time to grab that boost on the other side and be ready on defense if he has to be. But he kind of just lingers around and doesn't get any boost here for a while. And he's kind of in no man's land. Luckily, blue team didn't do anything with that ball. Dazzy misses and all of that, so it didn't matter too much just yet. Actually, never mind. I take that back. It just seemed like throughout this whole play, he's just in no man's land. He can't really do a lot because he has 0 boost. So, like, even though there was a miss, he can't really turn on this ball at all because he has nothing in the tank. So it just turns into a counterattack by blue. And it was a little bit of just like, you want to be a part of the play, but you just have to realize how many resources you have and is it worth it, right? And right there, it wasn't really worth it. Turns into a goal for the other team. Off the kickoff. Let's see if we can make the save. Nice. Good save. Nice recovery here. First ball, he's just trying to protect it from going bar down. It's basically what he's looking at. And it's also hard to tell your distance to the goal at times, so you're just kind of going up for that save. But he recovers relatively quickly and gets another save. What a shot, though, here. Who is this? Is this the captain guy? Domhnall? Yeah, just nice shot. Nice small angle there. Not much you're going to do about that one. maybe he's expecting, because again, he's saying that this game doesn't feel like a Champion 3 game. Expecting just more defense there, but it was a little bit of a surprise, for sure. Oh, he missed the boost. Whoops. Oh, no. This is just disaster. Someone's got to make a play on this ball. Let me go to fly view. So, off the kickoff. Let's go back to the start here. You got one guy going for boost over there and one guy going for the cheat. He immediately leaves back to this boost. Now, that is something you just have to pay attention to. Like, if you're going to cheat, you have to know where your third guy went. And it's very easy to tell by the audio cues. So he should know that there's going to be no boost there, but he goes back there anyway. And then it's just a bad bounce where Zali over here doesn't realize that it's going to be that bounce, and now he's just playing defense, hoping for the best, but it's a little too late at that point. But not the greatest of plays, obviously, by his teammates. There you go, another kickoff. Should be able to do a half volley off that wall. I think he wanted the half volley. Didn't really get exactly what he wanted. He could have put that more on net, or at least above the net, probably, instead of going in the corner. Because the corner, it just makes it so they can half volley it back out like that. Say you put that in the middle, then they might be able to half volley, but they're not going to be able to half volley as well. It would be a lot harder to actually get up vertical like that. It would be more to the side. So just a slight miss hit turns into this really big clear for blue team. A decent clear there, out towards his teammate, and he even did a nice little wave dash as well to gain a little bit of speed on his way out. He was looking for some demos there, nothing happening. Uh-oh. So right here, he jumps, and then he's like, hey, look, no one's here. I don't have to do anything with this ball, which is perfectly fine. And plus, he has a teammate that is driving around that way. So you don't really need to touch this, and that's fine. To jump and then just not bother going for it. His teammate, though, didn't read it that way. I'm going to go over to him real quick, just to see what he was doing. No idea why he's going to his net. Maybe to avoid the demo, I guess, but didn't really have to go to his net there, but okay. I think that's what throws off carry here. Or champ, I should call him. The miss here. Let's see the half volley shot. Well done. Well done. Pretty simple here. Just people missing. Which you shouldn't expect people to miss this poorly in Champ 3. But hey, I've been there before. Or I'm there now, I guess, technically. Well, yeah, oh, I haven't done my placements yet for rank this season, so we'll see. I guess I have to be Champ 3. Right? Boom, another nice shot here. Another couple misses on the kickoff. This is just a big clear out, and the Schlegelwood decided to move up a little bit. Nice shot to the corner. Well done. You just got to take those opportunities when you get them and just put the shots home. Good save. And a half flip on top of it to reposition. Nice ball again. Throw it back to the same corner where his teammate was. His teammate was a little bit floaty in the air, so you weren't sure. And then I don't know why this goes in. What is Dazzy doing? Dazzy, what are you doing, bud? So Dazzy just kind of like, hey, I'm going to move on up here. The old, the ball's out in the open. I'm just going to slowly drive towards it for some reason instead of playing in net. That's just a weird play by Dazzy. And another goal for Champ over here. Pretty easy. That's his hat trick, right? Oh, he has all four, actually. Look at him. Look at him. He got basically 3 back-to-back freebies, which is nice. So this play right here, not a bad play. He pops it over the first guy, but the problem is he can't jump and follow this because he will just get bumped at that point, so he's kind of have to wait it out. And then he could maybe jump for this and like go for a 50-50 challenge if he wants. But he decided against it. The ball was maybe a little bit too far away from him, so he didn't really care to go for it, which is perfectly fine too. Just wait it out. And then be in a better position afterwards. Should be a big clear by his teammate. Let's see him catch up to this play a little bit. Just waiting it out. Here we go. He's going to come in and support on this wall. Now, these plays are always awkward because this really doesn't do a whole lot. Like, you hope that you can get it around, I guess, the 3 blue guys. Like, the one nice thing is all 3 of blue are in the same corner, so this play is not terrible. But say there's still a goalie, it's kind of pointless to drive and help your teammate here. Because if you're just wrapping around the corner and they're in net, they're going to easily defend it away, and there's only one guy left, and he's not going to attack it. But because all 3 of blue are in the same corner, it's worth a shot. But it doesn't really work out, and then blue gets counterattack out of it. And that's why it's so dangerous, because you're forcing your team to have 2 people in a corner, but you're really not going to do anything with that play after that touch for the next, 5 seconds or so. Depending on where it goes, I guess. But it's a little bit awkward. This play right here, I think he just didn't see his teammate up there. He just has to trust that his teammate's up there. Sure, he's backwards, but at that point, just trust. He's got no boost, so I think that's why he desperately wants to go up for this ball, because he wants to get the clear because he has no boost. But he could have just went for the corner boost if he knew his teammate was up here. So a little bit of a bad positional play there, and it's going to turn into pretty much a wide open net, but it looks like they're going to miss. Oh, wow. What a shot this was. Man, blue's getting some crazy wall shots. Look at that. What is that? What is with this guy in the corners here? Look at this. This is so lucky. Yeah, sure, why not? The perfect half volley. Oh, man. That was nuts. Can't really do much about that. Alright, moving on. No real play here. Here's where you just want to be on the receiving end of a pass, and he does this really well. He drives towards the ball, and then is just trying to like present himself for a pass. And he gets the redirect there as well. And it gets turned away, but that's what you want to do. Like, when your teammate has a chance to clear the ball upfield, drive towards him a little bit to be the first one available for the pass, and then see what happens. Nice redirect there. It's going to cause some of blue to jump in the air. He's got to be careful here. Should be able to defend this off the wall, which he does well. Big Jack should be able to return the favor, and he does. Now it's just... So this play I don't mind. He's the first man up, and sometimes you just have to wait. You just have to wait by the net and hope they miss, because why not? And you have a third man there for a reason. A little bit of a weak touch, but again, he drives back to the ball, which is the most important thing. You want to be the first one back towards the ball. And that's what a lot of people just don't do. They just don't drive towards the ball. They're like, oh, I'm open on this side, so I'm going to drive upfield, when you really shouldn't, because it's just more of a chance to be intercepted. So always drive back towards it. All right, let's see what he can do here. Should pop it up in the air, which he does well. This is just going to waste a little bit of time. And blue just lobs it back in the corner, so it's really going to waste time. And he's doing a great job here. The only thing he didn't do was grab that boost, but his teammate grabbed it. That's all he could do with zero boost. Just waste the time. Let your teammates rotate her. Okay, 2 misses. So he's going to throw the ball forward. He kind of wasted this opportunity, though, just a little bit. Since there's no one available, and he has another man, he actually has both his teammates available for plays. He should have hit this softly towards the mid. Like, maybe just softly right here. And his teammate from the other side should be able to come over and turn it into a passing play. Because the goalie would probably be very cautious about coming out. Instead, he kind of just wastes that possession. So just got to be careful on those of, like, when you see a double commit, right after, don't necessarily clear the ball far. Softly hit it to the mid and let your teammates make plays around you as well. So he kind of botched that one a little bit. Okay, let's see what we can do here. He's going to try for a pinch. Good enough. Got the ball around. Center. Ooh, almost a goal. Should be able to clear this back. Oh, no. The mystery. No! Okay. Saved. Wow. What a save. Let's see that save, because they just saved Champ's life here. Oh, look at that save. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well done. Well done. Okay, now he's just got to collect boost. That should be his objective right here. He already missed 1 boost pad. Besides that, though, not too bad. And the ball just spills out to him again. This happened a lot earlier in the game where the ball just kind of spills right to him. Lobs it up again. Maybe throws this a little bit too far forward, but the thing is he has 0 boost, right? And if he grabbed that 1 extra boost pad, maybe he would have had a little bit more, but couldn't do a lot with that ball. Just got to force him up. It was still a relatively good pass, just a little bit too far. See what we can do here. He gets the block right to his teammate. Hold on. He's going to bail here, which is smart. Just wait out this ball. It's non-threatening. I'm actually surprised he jumps to this ball at all. Should just trap this ball right here because there's literally no one going for this ball. So if your teammate has a better clear, then he will take it. But you should just trap it and go for the dribble out. Instead, two of them go for the same ball. He also clears it relatively poorly. And now this could be trouble. Should have a third net. I think he avoided a demo. So, well done there. He's got 10 boosts. He should not be following this play at all. He's way too close to that ball. He needs to bail, like, immediately. Like, as soon as this happens, just leave. Like, some people will follow that for way too long, including myself at times. But he should have just left early. Probably could have got that mid-boost. So he has to take this boost, which should be fine. But again, like, if you can leave a second or two earlier, that's a second or two more time for positioning, you know, which is always good. Tries to stall out that 50-50, but Schlegelwood just throws it right through him. A good idea there. He was trying to intercept the mid pass, if there was one, which wouldn't have mattered too much because Dazzy's a little bit too far back. He's also just kind of like blocking his net, sort of. But it's a good idea to just throw your car at some angles so they don't get as hard of a shot. Okay, this should be easy. Uh-oh. Careful. Oh, another good challenge though by him. Nice recovery to only jump a little bit when he sees his teammate up and able to land and work his way back. Nice lob up here. Should just drop in. Oh, almost dropped in. Okay, all three of blue just went. Just got to keep that pressure up. Ooh, the pass down. There it is. Nicely done. So after all three jump, for that last play, it was all but over. So right here, we'll go to Big Jack. Look at this, all three up. It doesn't matter that Big Jack doesn't get a piece of that, as long as all three just went up. You just want to keep that high. Nolly, great play down. Over to him. So he sees that there's a play available and just makes it happen. Well done. What a drop down. And that's it for the replay. Thank you so much. Looking for carry to Champ 1. Well, you're Champ 3 and not to be rude, but it is Champ 3. Thank you for the replay. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.